Welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap. We're going to start with Bitcoin, followed by Ethereum, XRP, BNB, Solana, Dogecoin, and then we'll continue with Tron and ADA. Let's get straight into it. Bitcoin against USD. So here we are for Bitcoin. The question I have on my mind is whether if this is going to be a higher high. Is this a double bearish divergence? Are we going to come back down here? Are we going to fall all the way down to 40 something? I don't know. It's still a long way out. But there's a concerning development that has happened, which is there is a bearish engulfing on the weekly. The last time we got a bearish engulfing was here. What happened? We dropped. There was another bearish engulfing. Yeah, we have it around here, but you just know that more likely than not there will be a drop coming. So bearish engulfing, drop may not be too far away for BTC. So bearish engulfings are bearish reversal candlesticks. These are signs that we could be dropping lower. So dropping down to the weekly, how much lower if we were to drop, right? Could BTC go? We're also almost getting something like a head and shoulders here. Yeah, it's not completed yet. Sure, this could morph into something else, a descending triangle of sorts. But there are clusters of cells here. I think the whales are going to clear all of this eventually. All of it. So more likely than not, we're going to drop towards this noisy area. And at the same time, this noisy area has cell clusters around here as well. So my take is BTC comes back down to about sub 95,000. Under 95,000, around there. We could stop at 90, somewhere above 95, but yeah, around 95. This is where I'm expecting BTC to head down to if we complete the head and shoulders, which is not good. So yeah, it all depends. So at this point of time, it's yeah, again the weekly engulfing is very concerning to me. So yeah, I mean, of course, if you were to switch to the monthly, right, monthly still looks good. This was the monthly bearish engulfing, you see, even crazier, right? Even scarier. Again, monthly bearish engulfing will tell you even more downside compared to the weekly. Alright, so monthly still looks good. Unless we close June with a monthly engulfing as well. Yeah, okay, then it's not going to be good. We're probably going to be going to 80,000 if we get that. So we'll take things one step at a time. So on the weekly, bearish engulfing, so more downside, about 95,000. So prepare for more downside to come for BTC. Ethereum has the same thing. Ethereum has completed something like a shooting star. So my guess is Ethereum is coming much lower. It's not looking good because this is something like a shooting star, right? Again, if you were to go back 1, 2, 3 weeks, right, you can argue, oh, but there's a very big week. Yeah, sure. All right, of course. But again, what's the chart pattern over here? There's no chart pattern over here, right? Is there a possibility that we still drop back to the price where we are anticipating Ethereum to drop down to in the first place? Yeah, sure, of course. Could we still, kind of linger above the skinny pink line and just, complete something like an ascending triangle over here, right? Value 1, value 2, value 3, and we break higher towards 10,000? Yeah, sure, of course. But this is not good. This is something like a shooting star. So if BTC drops, very likely Ethereum is going to drop as well. But the ETH-BTC pair looks good though. If you look at the ETH-BTC pair, it's still looking too good. Still looking good to me. It's just that I really do hope that these lows do hold up well. Right? If we are in true full bear season, I'm afraid that Ethereum might drop even lower. The moment we clear this and this, right, it's game over for me. For Ethereum, I think that's it. We may not see a flippening. I hope we do, but we will see how it goes first though, right? So potential big descending, right? Worst bearish case for Ethereum is that it just collapses into nothing. I don't think so, but yeah, that's the possibility. Absolute worst case scenario. But I'm holding out for positivity. Because the Ethereum USD pair looks pretty solid to me. So yeah, I'm still expecting 10k eventually. So yeah, there you go. XRP against BTC. Here we are for XRP. XRP is potentially coming back under the skinny pink line on the weekly. On the daily, we are still looking pretty good. But yeah, you can see that we're almost touching it. So I suspect that the wheels of XRP BTC might clear this cell cluster, you see. So if we do clear that sell cluster, we're going back under the skinny pink line. So yeah, if XRP BTC drops, very likely you're gonna see the USD pair drop as well. We have been anticipating a inverse head and shoulders over here, right? I would love it if we could curve up, but doesn't feel like that to me. It feels to me like potentially we could be curving back down here, right? And this whole thing could be a head and shoulders. You see this? Just like BTC. If BTC completes its right shoulder, very likely XRP is going to follow suit. And potentially we could see a big drop. I hope not. But yeah. On the monthly, we see something like hammer, right? Which is great. The monthly is great. Just that the weekly is not too great. The weekly is, again, see bearish engulfing. You see? There's also bearish engulfing here. And we've been dropping ever since. So head and shoulders, we drop lower. If we clear these lows, very likely we're going to go back under the skinny pink line. Very likely we're going to go back under over here at 126. Very likely. We could even drop to like about 126. That's my guess. But the big chart pattern is still holding up. Right, very nice ABCDE breakout. So this could just be a prolonged consolidation, right? And eventually, yeah, I'm still expecting $6 to be hit. One fine when I don't. But the longer we consolidate, right, the higher the rise. We'll probably be going past 610, closer to $10, I would say. If there was a proper chart pattern over here, so it could be like 2026 maybe. 2027, but yeah, watch out for the right shoulder over here. So it's not looking too good to me. BNB against BTC. If you look at BNB is, again, we'll be anticipating a lower low. BNB's BTC pair is just not too volatile against USD. Here we are for BNB. We're also anticipating the potential break, right? Something like a symmetrical ascending, bullish continuation. We're not particularly volatile for BNB. Could BNB just start zipping up from here? Yeah, sure, of course. But yeah, we've crossed the skinny pink line several times. So, I mean, BTC drops, right? Very likely BNB is going to drop as well. And if BNB really completes a very nice bearish chart pattern, the target is actually about $300. So we'll see how it goes. Solana, it really doesn't do good. Solana is really clearly under the skinny pink line. Solana is just continuing the bearish trend towards the downside. I'm still anticipating Solana to clear these lows at 6,800. We're at 14,650. So there's still a long way down for Solana against BTC. Against USD, it's also not looking too good. We hit the skinny pink line. Resistance, pump. Right, there's just no bearish chart pattern for Solana. We just have the skinny pink line to work with. Right, so we've hit it as a resistance. So I suspect that Solana could be dropping back to 0.5, which is at $50, sub $50, 48, 49, 48, sub $50. Target number one. Target number two, best case scenario is sub 30. $30 is the best case scenario. $50, more likely than not, we're going to be hitting it. So we might get this whole thing could be something like an ABC, you see. So yeah, I would love to see the chart pattern here, but we don't see it yet. Right, eventually we'll probably see it, and Solana will drop more likely than not towards sub $50. So it's still a long way down for Solana, which is about 70%. So be very, very careful about going long for Solana at this point of time. Dogecoin actually broke above the skinny pink line. We were anticipating a bullish continuation over here, but we've already sliced back under the skinny pink line. So I'm going to assume that more likely than not, Dogecoin is going to continue lower, and we will revisit 30 cents later on. But as of now, I'm going to assume that the 30-cent targets is already gone because we've crossed back under the skinny pink line for Dogecoin. Tron against USD is still marking around, still not really that volatile. It's just neither here nor there. But we're still in a bullish trend, still above the skinny pink line. So yeah, it's just nothing much from a trading standpoint. ADA against USD. Here we are for ADA. ADA is coming back under the skinny pink line. More likely than not, we're going to clear these two cell clusters. So ADA will very likely drop back under 50 cents. Just like Sol, right? 50 cents. Yeah, very likely we're going to clear these two cells. So yeah, it's just not really looking that good at the moment because BTC has formed what is a potential bearish reversal. So be very, very careful about going long at this point of time. All right, hope you guys have a great, great week ahead of you. See you in the next one. Ta-ta.